Creature Commandos has officially been released, thus marking the beginning of the DCU. But how the heck is this thing even gonna work? Welcome to Haynes for Heroes, I'm Alex Haynes, and if it's a movie or TV show about superheroes, you know I'm all over it. And I'm all over helping you understand how the DCU is going to operate moving forward. So let's just dive right into it. The DC Universe, or DCU, is a new cinematic universe that's similar to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where you have all these characters interacting with each other in some capacity. And with the rise of the DCU, that means everything within the DC Extended Universe is no longer canon. So if you're worried about not watching movies like Batman v Superman or Wonder Woman 1984, one, consider yourself lucky because those are both awful movies. And two, you don't need to worry about it because you don't have to watch them anymore. Yay! Unless they decide to make those movies canon. But I'll explain that part later. The main thing that will set apart the DCU from the MCU is how much is connected to this one universe. So it doesn't matter if you're watching a live action movie or if you're even playing a video game. If it has the DCU brand on it, they're all connected. Like right now, Creature Commandos is an animated TV series, and the next DCU project is going to be a live-action Superman movie. But because both of them are part of the DCU, that means they both take place in the same world. It's just one is animated and one is not. And another cool thing that the DCU is doing is if you have voice actors for an animated TV series or a video game, they will use those same actors to portray those characters in a live-action movie. And vice versa. Now earlier I mentioned how the DCU can take things that happened in the DC Extended Universe and make it canon. And a perfect example of this is season 1 of Peacemaker. Now this series technically takes place within the DCEU, but season 2 of Peacemaker will take place in the DCU. Now in order to keep all those awesome characters and storylines, they're taking season 1 of Peacemaker and officially making it canon to the DCU. So they're, in a way, just pulling it on over. So if you're watching the Superman movie and someone's like, hey, remember you got in a fight with Batman and then you both became friends because your moms have the same name? God forbid something like that happens, but if it were, that would mean that that specific moment would be official to the story within the DCU. Now what makes the DCU complicated is the concept of Elseworlds. Now these are projects that are technically DC, but they're not a part of the DC universe story that they're trying to create. A perfect example of this is Matt Reeves' The Batman. This Batman series is technically DC, it's Batman, he's DC, but it's in its own personal universe that's separate from this DCU timeline. So whatever happens in the Batman world will not affect the DCU at all. But I already know that if they make a Crisis on Infinite Earths movie and they start incorporating Elseworld universes with the DCU, it's just gonna make this whole thing confusing. So brace yourself for that. But what do you think of the DCU? Do you have any questions about it? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, Superman punch the like button and then click on the boxes right here, and I'll see you in a bit.